Hey there, Coach McQueen. Today I'm going to go over basically one exercise, which I'm going to call the fly. We'll look at some the regular fly, and then we'll look at reverse fly. But I'm using the ArmPro bands here out at the ballpark. This is part of my warm-up routine, but I kind of wanted to demonstrate how you can take one exercise or two exercises and make a complete program out of it. So we're going to go sort of from top to bottom on the angles. So a lot of times I'll start right here with a simple fly, just standing almost straight up. I really want to start with the straight up just so that I really am isolating the shoulders and the back. So and again, when I'm doing these hand positions, I'm in the handshake position, and if I put my hands up here, then if I'm going here, I'm going to feel that sort of in the back of the shoulder blade, a little bit in the front, always helping me engage my core. Then I can shift my position, come a little bit more mid. So when I do this, I'm actually coming a little bit more towards the deltoids, a little bit of the in the back, and a little bit greater level of incorporating the core and some deltoid. And then I can come out here and I really want to get some range of motion. So I'll come wide, I'll come way down, really getting those deltoids and that shoulder blade, engage in that core. Then I can just switch my stances. Also, I think you'll find if you come down to one knee. Now, when I come down to one knee like that, that's really a deltoid, really getting into that rotator cuff area. Again, I can adjust this. So as you change your angles, you can take the same exercise and you'll find that you work a lot of the same muscle groups, but you get a little bit different dynamics. So if I'm coming here and I've got it, now I'm getting more towards the insides back here of my shoulder blade, right there. And at that point, I don't feel it so much in the delts, don't feel it so much in the shoulders, so I can really isolate that particular area. Now if I come down here in a wide stance and I come out, now I'm going to get a little bit more of the wider area of my shoulder blade and my scapula. You really want to get that worked so that you can start working on your flexibility and your range of motion and your throwing patterns. So come down deeper and just kind of look for the muscle groups that you feel. Again, I can go down here and you can pulsate that, or you can go wide and sort of start to feel it. Now when I'm pulsating that, I'm getting a little bit more deltoid and a little bit more of the rotator cuff. And so then if I come down here and I go all the way down the bottom, I'm still going to do basically the same exercise, but I'm going to stand here, come up into this, getting the outer part of the back of my shoulders, a little deltoid, some rotator cuff. So, and then you can remember, you can change your hand position. So if I'm in more of a palms down, I'm getting more up here in the top part of my shoulder. And then as I come down here, still really getting right back in this area, I can come down here, and for the most part in that exercise going up, I'm getting mostly in the same muscle groups. Again, always engaging my core. Now, I can actually open and do my palms up, and I'll get more chest activation, more oblique, and my lats. So as you can see, just by simply changing things up a little bit, your angles, your hand position, your foot position, you can take one exercise and work so many different muscle groups. So I'll just switch it around, and since I'm down here on the bottom, I'll start there, and I'm going to go with the reverse fly. So if I want to go high, that's pretty good in the delts, really hitting the rotator cuff muscle complex. I can bring it down a little bit. Now I'm getting more into my shoulder blades, more into my back. and getting those obliques. I can come down here. I like to go down on the knee because then that helps you really isolate because you're taking the legs out of it. Coming back here. So, and again, I can change the dynamics by changing the angle from top to bottom. So just real quick, if I went up here and I went up high, but I was going to do that reverse, I might start standing in an upright position, really getting some delt in the upper part of the shoulder back here. That way I know that I'm really targeting some of those, that rotator cuff complex. I can bring it down here, staying tight, come down here. Now, a lot of times you're getting more up in the upper part of your shoulder, and then I can actually incorporate my triceps with this. Then again, we can go down to the middle, see what's happening. Still some good shoulder blade, really hitting that scapula area and your rotator cuff. And so then you can just start all kinds of different motions. But you can take that one exercise of a fly and a reverse fly and virtually make that into an entire warm-up, because you're going to be getting mostly all of your shoulder complex, your back, your obliques, engaging your core, and that's what's going to really help you with your elasticity, getting that arm motion, getting those throwing patterns, so that you can start working on your distance, velocity, accuracy, and your arm health, so to prevent injuries. At any level, having a strong arm is a huge key. You really want to be that person out there on the field that everybody says, watch out for that individual because they've got a great arm. That keeps people from taking bases on you. It gives you an advantage, and if they actually see you out there throwing and you're feeling good, you're going to have a great advantage. So the ArmPro bands are a great product. Again, I used the clip for this demonstration. We still have, in case you're at a park where they won't let you use the chain link fence, you can use the pole, and you can just slide this position up and down with this anchor strap, going all the way up and all the way down. Just make your adjustments and get in a good workout. So again, let me know if you have any questions. If you would hit that like and subscribe. I'm going to start breaking down several different exercises, also putting some programs together. You don't need 10 or 20, but there are probably 40 different exercises you can do with this product. So hey, let's work on that gun. Let's get that shoulder complex healthy, and I'll see you on the ball field.